So what up, guys? As you know, like a couple of years back, not a couple of years back, but like a year ago, I got my wife this Santa Fe just for a car to get us around and have our dogs, so we didn't have them in nice vehicles. But I ended up parking this thing and not using it. And lately I've been noticing I'm putting 100 in gas in that Durango that I drive every day. And it's starting to add up, and it's cutting my profits on my car sales. So I said, you know what? Why don't I make it where I want to drive it? So what I was going to do, put some boom booms in it. Because I love my systems, but I don't like wires showing, so this is being a pain in the ass right there. I don't want to take that whole pillar off to do that. Which I believe I could get it underneath there. I just got to play with it for a minute. Anyways, we got the radio in already. If you watch back to my videos, you know I did that a long time ago. And my brother went to do the reverse camera. He broke the fucking wire on me. Wow. Literally there. Go, you son bitch. Wow, it's a fucking dickhead bitch. Wow. Alright. I'll have to go from the front for the rest of that. I don't want to see that. But this wasn't so bad. And I believe the amp's going to go right on this seat. So, oh, there's the fucking wire right there for that. Alright, this can go back on because the RCAs go on the other side. And this is going to go. Does this seat lift up at all? No. Well, I guess if you have eyes, you're going to see that little bit, but that ain't a big deal to me. Like, you don't see that. As you remember, this car was horrendous. I still have the matching stock wheels, but I figured I'd bless her and me, not just her. And we're going to put some rims on today. We found some TSWs, black spoke 20s with a chrome lip. I think that looked pretty good on this. We did the maximum wheels, but they were for snow for her. And, you know, we kind of do everything together, so she ain't really never driving this. So it's going to be pretty much me. You believe this one little piece won't go under? Alright, get the watch off. So, if you know how to hook up radio systems, you know you run the RCA's and remote on that side, power on this side, because you don't want them to run together. This is wild. That didn't help at all. I might end up having to take this off. Yep, we're gonna end up having to pull it off just for that. Which sucks. It is what it is. Alright, let's get the front back together. And this. I like that. I'm not even crazily mad about that, but I know I'll hide it. I'll stick it up in there. I like shit back to normal. My dogs are being awful today. Absolutely awful. Both of them. They're barking at every little thing she does. So, up front on a Santa Fe, there's a huge grommet going inside. So what I did is I pushed it. I didn't poke it because I didn't want a hole in it in case I put it back to stock. So I pushed it in. As you see, I shoved it, tucked it way up in there. And now we'll get in after we put this back together, you guys. And we will run the remote and RCA. So let me get this together. Actually, you know what? I can do it with you guys on. So, made my job easier instead of fighting and getting in there. I took that off real quick in this. little fucking nipple up there. There she is. And there was only one screw in here. I don't know who took it apart before me. Huh. Alright, guys. Yep. Some boom booms and put little rims on it. Let's go get the windows tinted and just make it my everyday runaround vehicle, you know? Why not? We're gonna keep the positive off anyways, but let's put it here. That's off. Let's put the battery holder back in. This broke on the Dodge Ram, if you remember right, so we got to drill that out. If you guys stay tuned tomorrow, we're gonna go button up the Durango so we can get that on the road and start driving it. I got everything I need. The only thing I don't have is a power steering cap, which I figured what would not be easier than a flat blade knife to not make damage, I would hope. How do you get these out without making damage? Like for real, you know? I guess it's just like that. Just like that. And that's old, which I don't like, but I hate when things are not stock. So, if I remember right, I believe, yep, imagine that, that easy, you guys. Yeah. Alright guys, let me get back to you in a minute. I'm going to take all of this apart right here. This all apart, you guys, and look what I found. Huh, now we know why we got a smell. We still have. So this was somebody else's car I bought off them, and it was so horrendous, but I didn't pop these off to look, and look at this. Hopefully you guys seen all that. We bought this car a long time ago. We couldn't figure out why we couldn't get rid of the smell, but we figured it was just she tainted the seats and shit. There's pictures. If you watch my YouTube video, you guys will see the most disgusting car I've ever seen in my life. It took us like 5 cleans so far. Not full details, just 5 cleans so far to get it the way it is. And I just opened this A-pillar. There was 25 packs of ketchup opened up, gone, all chewed up, little pieces and everything, but no mice poop, but all chewed up right there. So I guarantee you take this carpet out and clean this. Like, we want to take this whole carpet out now, the whole center console, everything, but I'm not doing it right now. But you guys will see that on a full detailed day. I'm going to have Lydia help me. We're going to strip this out. We're going to get rid of this odor in this car. I've done it a million times. I'm going to do it again. I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm trying to find a place to run the RCA and remote. All right? Show you what this vehicle looked like when we got it. Check this shit out. Do you fucking see this car? All the seats are like this. Everything's like this. Look at this. I mean, puke all over the steering wheel like they cough lungers all over it. I'll get a better view once I get out. I'm trying to scan it. Look at this paper up in the dash. I mean, this is absolutely hideous. Look at this. I have never seen vehicles this bad. No, I have. I've detailed vehicles just as bad. This is what one of my details look like. So I'm going to start. That was full a second ago, but look at this. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. I'm not joking. This car came like this. If you guys remember back in the day when everybody used to do systems, we used to do it with a metal coat hanger with everything to get through the firewall, grommet, everything. You can't find a metal coat hanger no more. How funny is that? So I just did this. Show you in 1 second. I made a straight piece, taped like 4 strands of it up to make like a tight, and so it's not so flimsy trying to shove it down through there, and I got it right through. Then I went through the underneath there. Now I'm going to go through all the things underneath back to the system. Then we're going to hook everything up. The only thing I'm worried about, you guys, I've never done it with a single RCA. I'm wondering if I got to get that thing that I have where you hook a double RCA in, it goes out to single, which I think that's what I got to do, because this radio comes with a single, but then it's got this, but it says C camera. or F camera. So I don't know if you could just plug one RCA in, or if I got to get that double splitter thing, that thing that goes to 1 to 2. I don't know. I'll find out shortly, I guess. Because I think if I hook it up, my subs aren't going to be fully on, and then when I go hook the double up, it'll be fully on. So let me back to you guys in a minute when I run all this back, and we'll try to find a ground in the back. And this car needs to go get detailed bad. We got everything back together. See the amp bolted down. Oh, we got power. Let's see what we got going on. Is this shut off? Hell yeah, I hooked up the right wires. Power wire shuts off. See what we're working with, boys. I just don't get the RCA thing. So we still might not have subs because I think you need that single that goes to the double. I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out in a second. Sounds like the subs are on, just not all adjusted yet. Yeah, they're on. I like to put everything down, you guys. Do it one by one. Fucking radio fucking sucks. I gotta go for a ride in the parking lot. I gotta adjust all this. Why the fuck do I have road noise so bad? That's gay. Junk ass radio. Or is it this? So what, you only need one sub output? That sounds horrible. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, they're both on. All day. They are both on. Look at this. Huh. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We gotta fucking up and going, baby. We gotta go to the parking lot to adjust it all. Yes, sir. I don't think we need this. We'll go to a parking lot and adjust it. It's alright. Can I hook my phone up to it? Can I hook my phone up to this?
Snoop Dogg and D.I. Guess who's still doing this project? Yeah. AK.
You guys like that? Just a little system install. We do have the wheels. We just got to put them on. The tires aren't the best, but I got real nice TSWs, black spokes with chrome lip. I mean, they got 2 nicks and 1 rim. The rest of them are mint for a really good fucking deal, so I had to take them. I think they're going to look banging on that Santa Fe. Little tint, I think, and rain guards. And then we'll just drive it, but check that video out. See how we bought that car and see where it's come to. It was just like a quick flip car, but my wife ended up liking it because it was a nice SUV. Even though she's got pick of any one of my cars. I mean, any one of them. We had an incident last night. I didn't post it yet. Ghost got into a fender bender. Sucks. I'll show you guys that today. But hope you guys like the little system install. Like, share, subscribe, join my channel, turn your bell, post notifications on, and I'm out. Peace!